Before I start this, let's say I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostle, Elder Grand Millstone of real well, teach well. Shalom to 144,000 men that's pushing and believing this word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh. His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. And Lord wanted this video quick, edifying, and straight to the point. Edifying. This video right here will be entitled "True Prophets of the Lord Will Face Slander," and considering what's been going on within the last, I'd say, 3-4 weeks in Israel. It's a big common thing that Israel always scoff and mock the prophets at any given opportunity, even those of the circumcision. And those that are of the circumcision, they're going to realize that they were scoffing the men that are the true prophets. And I'm referring to those that know who they are, that know that they're Israelites, beginning with the men that split from GMS from under the apostles and elders, But that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and jump to Isaiah chapter 30 real quick. It's always a reoccurring thing that Israel always goes against the prophets, regardless of what they say or the things they do. But as soon as we do something, oh, y'all, that ain't scriptural, or y'all going off. What about that? But what about, they like to always say we're not doing something in a law, or not even just in a law. They profess that they swear they know the law, not swear, they say they know the law up and down and always considering feelings and emotions. But when it comes to other camps, when it comes to GMS and our true affiliates, they like to, y'all sleep with other brothers' wives, y'all wife hopping and all this shit. But when it comes to them, what about how this brother's life and all this? They like to apply that to them, but when it comes to us, they don't hold nothing back. But anyway, this is Isaiah chapter 30. I start at verse 9. That this is a rebellious people people lying, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, Yahweh. And that's quite literally what's going on today. A lot of prophets repeat themselves, and the scriptures always repeat themselves in many different ways. Jeremiah said the same thing as well. But it's always a reoccurring thing. The nation of Israel is a nation that have reoccurring topics pop up and reoccurring issues pop up. And the Lord know that. That's why the Lord repeats himself often. Verse 10, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. And along with this slander, this is also what they be trying to do to the true men that's prophesying day in and day out throughout all manners of climate, and not just that, but just doing the work in all true sincerity. But the individuals say, the writings of Paul ain't canon, or say all kinds of things that wouldn't make sense. Verse 11, get you out the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. And they try to establish their own righteousness as well. They don't like to be brought up under the what's the word I want to use? The proper way. They want to, I'm gonna establish my own righteousness, and that's gonna get you destroyed. Yeah, get you destroyed every time. You trying to establish your own righteousness and not come up under the right way. That's gonna get you every single time, because the Lord gonna have it to where there's men over you, and that's just how it is. You got to be taught. Every brother had to be taught. Verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. And Israel as a whole like to stay in perverseness and trust in oppression. These same people that are that's trying to say they owe for all the Israelite community and whatever. They the same ones that's taking y'all, running y'all pockets, so to speak. Or you pay this for this breakdown and this and that and the third, and they making merchandise out of you, Jakes. They making fools of you. But from there, I'm gonna jump to Jeremiah chapter 9. Jeremiah also had to deal with this as well, the slander from all these other Israelites that definitely know that definitely know, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, and they should keep doing it anyway. This is Jeremiah chapter 9 and verse 4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in another brother, in any brother, in any brother. For every brother will utterly supplant, and every neighbor will walk with slanders. And yeah, not every Israelite is gonna be 100% honest and fully in the truth. A lot of Israelites just like to hear the good things, and don't like to deal with, oh well, if you do this, this could happen. They don't tell you, oh yeah, well, Jacob's trouble is going to be extreme time of persecution. They don't tell that a lot of these other Israelite groups don't include the simple fact that you don't need to be sitting up here boasting and coming against your elders. It's like a black Christian church. They like to sing, dance, go to the feast days and all of that. Go to the want to know when the feast days and want to partake in all the foolery, but when it's serious, they like to seek mercy at the wrong time. Verse 5: They will deceive everyone his neighbor and will not speak the truth. And yeah, a lot of Israelites doing that. They are not speaking the truth. They genuinely are not speaking the truth. They have taught their tongue to speak lies, and yeah, a lot of these individuals that come against so-called brothers, that come against the elders and apostles, they taught themselves to speak lies. They ultimately speak lies against men that taught them, and they didn't come up to right. They not teaching. They didn't follow the leadership, and that's why his leaders set over us, and weary themselves to commit iniquity. And yeah, they're quick. Jake that know that they're Israelites, they're quick to commit iniquity. Like Pegasaurus and talking to your own teachers any kind of way without no respect or reverence, and they taught you. And they, now the Spirit dealt with the apostles and elders to teach, and break down the book, in sincerity and truth. But at the end of the day, the Lord had it to where that those men taught you. But from there, let me see. I'll read verse 6. Thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Though deceit, they refuse to know me, saith the Lord, Yahweh. And yeah, like I said, everything that they're doing, they refuse to fully come under the leadership of the apostles and elders of the great millstone. They look as the apostles and elders as just regular everyday niggas, and they're not. They have been set up from on high by Yahweh through Yahweh Shai. So at the end of the day, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with slanderers. We're dealing with those that ultimately are going to get judged in harsh ways. You finding out that these individuals that's coming against the true teachers and men of the Lord are getting themselves into things that shows that they're clearly not caring or care for the sheep. They're hirelings. Actually, I get that. Hirelings. Is that well, I spelled it wrong. Is it H-E-I-R? Yeah. No, it's not. Okay. here for now. Sheep. Let me see. Grab me Baba Kasham. I'm gonna grab this precept real quick. Where was that? That's in Matthews and John. Let me see. This is John chapter 10 and verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And a lot of these individuals that say, oh, brother over breakdowns, that's foolishness. Complete and utter foolishness. When the Lord's words are more important than how another individual feels. That was verse 11. So verse 12, but he that is an hireling and not the shepherd, which means those that do it part-time, those that just doing it for the money and not for the genuine fear of the Heavenly Father, those are the hirelings, whose own sheep are not seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep and fleeth. And yeah, back door. Is it lamb to the slaughter or sheep to the slaughter? One of those sayings. And the wolf catcheth them and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth because he is a hireling and careth not for the sheep. And yeah, that you can tell at this point you should be able to tell who's a hireling and who's a shepherd. And those that are hirelings, you're gonna get judged. But I'll grab this last precept real quick and then I'll close out. So I'm going to go to Psalms chapter 101. And grab this real quick and then I'm going to go ahead. This Psalms chapter 101 and I'll start at verse 3. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside. It shall not cleave to me. Verse 4, a froward heart depart from me. I will not know a wicked person. Whosoever privily slander his neighbor, him will I cut off. Him that hath a high look and proud heart will not I suffer. And yeah, a lot of these individuals that, Alizar, ISUBK, and all these other leaders, those are men that have they're high-minded, heady. They don't they're too prideful. And they slander those that they don't got their bag up as people say. It's all about what you put in your pockets and not what you put into the ministry. But I'm gonna cut this video. I'm on the time schedule, so y'all. If I was a little rushing a little bit, but Lord willing, this video is edifying. Before I close, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Rukakodash. And Lord willing, this video is edifying, quick, straight to the point, and on to the next one. Shalom.